Vietnam, right at the open, baby, right at the open. We're in here in time. We made it in time. We made it. We're here. We're here. 670 opening up red. MVIS is green. High growth is mixed right now. AMC's down 3%. Yeah. 672. 30 seconds at the Oh man. Yeah, so here we go. I think that yeah, here we go. There's not any news today that I've seen. I am a little bit late, as you guys can see, but I don't think there's actually any news that I skimmed the. Yeah, why was there? There was no time in sales there at all for say. What was that about? 54,000 share order that was neutral. Damn. Yeah, but as I said, it's pretty much just going to depend on high growth. The price action today is largely just going to be high growth. That's what it's going to be. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, even if high growth goes down in the next couple weeks, if earnings is what we think it's going to be, it doesn't matter. We're going to be doing very well. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, you guys are too funny. Look at all those buys coming in, baby. 40,000 shares at 675. Woo! Baby, that's beautiful. That's beauty right there, man. Oh, man. 674. There's so many mods. Oh man, you guys can't get a haircut. No haircuts for you guys until all-time highs. Nope, and no shaving either until $10. Nope, zero. You're not a true mod. You're not a true member of the fellowship if you do. Oh man, 4,000 shares sold at 760, 673. When is the conference? So the conference is going to be tomorrow. The CEO is presenting next week, everybody. That's going to be next week. Right now, it looks like we're flipping green, trying to make a little bit of a bullish engulfing candle here. And it looks like, and if we go to the daily chart here, everybody, here, let me extend this line a little bit. Let me extend this a little bit right there. It looks like we do have a kind of a clear chart pattern. And it's been iffy, right? We've had... Until we had this, before we had this touch point right here, we didn't really have a clear triangle here, but now it looks like we kind of do, and we're nearing the end of it. And you know, I'm not going to draw up a price. if I were to draw up a price target, technically speaking, the price target would be like $20. I don't think that's gonna. Can I even see the price target? Like it's gonna be above 18. So I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna do that. But yeah, we do have a clear chart pattern here that I did just draw up here. And it looks like right now high growth still mixed. Still by and large mixed. MP's green, skills is green. What the hell? BNGO is red when skills is green. AMC's getting annihilated. The broader markets, however, the Russell's down, Nasdaq's up, so it looks like it's just like going most. I mean, it's just sideways by and large, you know, just sideways. Ugly candle, ugly profit taking, ugly candle being formed right now. COVID tweet. Oh, COVID tweet. Whoa. Okay. COVID-19 host genome structural variation consortium was created with the aim to find data. Okay. What? Read about. What? This is not even close to news. This is March. BioNano, come on, at least try to make it new. They're coming out with stuff from March, really? I mean, they're not even trying to make it sound new at all. I mean, whatever. At least they're putting new stuff out, but it's just funny, you know. But yes, we do have the here. Let me pull up the Eric tweet or the Eric thing here. So Eric is gonna be this is tomorrow. This is the 13th. He's gonna be doing this. This is after the market closes. This is 30 minutes after the market closes. He's gonna be doing this. Yeah. So we're gonna be streaming that. I think he's gonna say something new. I could be totally off, but. Whoa! What the hell is it? Whoa! This is the wrong way. R2. We going up, not down. We need to be going up. Earnings is going to be mid-August, my friends. Mid-August is going to be earnings. 662 right now. Painful. And where, you know, I haven't really been clear. I don't think I've really given a clear prediction for this week. And my prediction is this. My prediction is this. It's a very boring prediction, but my prediction is basically if this presentation goes well, the price is going to do well. You know, it's not very complicated because at this point we're getting to the point. You know, tomorrow is probably the second most anticipated day since the last earnings report. The second most anticipated day for BNGO as far as events, right? This is the most second anticipated event. the most anticipated is going to be the actual earnings. So I think tomorrow's going to be interesting. Hopefully he's going to say something new. Jay, do you still think he's not going to say anything? I think he's going to maybe say. I think there's a decent chance that he says something new during this company overview, and that is the CEO here talking tomorrow. It's going to be very interesting to see what he says. It doesn't matter, honestly. And here's, oh yeah, I got. Of course, there's gonna be people freaking out. I've got. Hopefully, there's a ton of OGs in here now because there's a ton of mods, right? Hopefully, you guys understand how things is, whether you're a mod or not. But anyways, I was gonna say it really doesn't. If we're green or red right now, it really. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all, to be honest with you, because the fact is, wherever we are, whether we're valued at $8 or $7 or $6.50 or 6 flat. When the CEO is talking and when the earnings comes out, that's gonna determine where we're valued. It doesn't really matter what we do right now. It really doesn't. But I mean, you know, obviously, for everybody's short term, everybody wants a green day, obviously. So, oh man, all right, let's read some comments here. Good morning, my friends. Good morning, Vietnam. Hey, Crimson King, my software shows today won't be a good day. What price? What price? I'll do it with you. I'm not cutting my hair till 10. My mole is already coming in nice. Sweet. Sweet, baby. Yeah, so the earnings is going to be mid-August, to our understanding right now. They could change it. Hopefully, they're going to announce it tomorrow, actually. We're hoping that they announce it. Eric announces it tomorrow. That's the hope. CEO, last time he didn't do anything when he talked, but I think given when they actually announced this was going to happen, and given that this is before earnings, I think there may be something new here, maybe. Now, let's go to the BNGO jobs, see if I missed anything. Filings, no. Good morning, Vietnam. All right. Who is Boomstick? Boomstick's here all the time. 663, my friends. Hopefully for me a hammer can right here. But to be honest with you, I mean, I don't really care what happens today. I mean, I do. I obviously do. But it's just, we're going to stay in between the 6 flat to $7. We're going to probably stay within this range, most likely. You know, we're probably going to break out of this, to be honest with you. We're probably going to break out of this based on with the CEO talking, or even just from a pure not even with any fundamental or any news at all. We'll just break out because that's what the chart's telling you that we're going to do. You know, there's a very low chance of us breaking to the downside here, in my opinion. Although technically this isn't really I mean, yes, it is a bull flag. It depends on if you consider that a touch point, then it's not a symmetrical triangle that's bullish. If that is a touch point, whatever. You know what I mean. 662 right now. Okay, just curious. Will you make... Didn't program it to show how far stocks would drop. Only how far? All right. 661 right now. There is no news, really, to be honest with you. There's no news. Nothing to worry about. CEO has something to say. Something new to say. He's been quiet all year. If he's not a fraud. If not, he's a fraud. I don't know about that. He's developing the company. Breakout will be after hours. Remember my comment. After hours, After hours. I don't know. Crimson was right the whole last week. I think he was. Yeah, Crimson, do you have a target? Look at AMC. Holy oh man. Look at this. This thing was down like 5%. Wow. That's crazy. All right, let's go back to BNGO. What the? Virgin Galactic is suspended? Oh, man. 658. We're down 2.5%. God, this is looking like a carnage day. Man. And this is not following the last 2 days of trading at all, right? We literally had a huge move, then we consolidated the rest of the day. Same exact thing the next day, and then we consolidated. And we were in the consolidation phase of the pre-market. We were trying to start a breakout, and then it's just dump it, you know. Absolute carnage. Anyone want to throw a price out for after earnings as wild guess? I'll throw you one. $8. $8 to $10, my friends. Yeah, $8 to $10. I think there's a very high chance that earnings is awesome. I could be way off. I mean, it's hard to say what earnings is going to be, but I think I just based on everything that we see, everything leads me to believe that it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. 256 down almost 3% right now. And it's funny that we're underperforming everything with the CEO talking tomorrow, right? No other companies have their CEO talking tomorrow, and we're just, the high growth is red, and then BIOL is like, okay, bye, down to freaking zero. It's like, dude, why are we outperforming or underperforming so much? It's fine. It doesn't matter. Earnings and CEO talking is all that matters, but it's still frustrating to see everybody is valuing these other stocks higher today just because. Why? There's no reason why. BIOL has underperformed them already. If you relative to the news that's come out, absolutely. They also look at the shit volume for today. I mean, it's, what do I even say for today? It's always horrible volume, but all right. Remember the good old days when BNGO got halted up 30, 50, even 100%? Down 3% right now. High growth is red by and large. And if we look at the broader markets here, look, this is what's weird today. UVXY is not even up at, I mean, it's barely green. Barely. The Russell is absolutely free falling. The Nasdaq's free falling. Everything pretty much is free falling right now. Yet the fear index is actually staying the same. It's actually going down. What the hell? Well, anyways, yeah. And we don't actually have any news that I know. Well, technically we do. We have the new tweet, right? But that's not actually news. Let's see if we have any new job postings here. I don't think we do. 34 results. I don't think we do. I don't think so. Let's look at the short interest for the day. Short interest was decreasing. It was decreasing last week, actually, by a fair amount. It was at 22% of the float last time we checked. According to back from the Discord, according to the Ortex data. Fairly reliable source, in my opinion. $8 price target after earnings, yes. And right now, it looks like we're trying to form a hammer candlestick right here. That is a bullish candlestick pattern. As I say that, it's a GG. And are we barcoding now? I think we are. Already? We lasted like 10 minutes? Really? Usually we last at least 30. We're going up 1 cent and down 1 cent. Come on. You got to be kidding me. Please don't do this. I think it's doing it. Well, here's the thing. It's hard to say if earnings is going to be like 5 million or 6 million. It's hard to say what that would push the price up because all we have is, all you can base it on is previous earnings, essentially. And if you do that, it's like, okay, last earnings, we went up like, it was barely a beat. It was like 200,000, 300,000 revenue beat, EPS match, and we went up like 20% the next day. It's like, holy crap. Okay, this is what makes me believe if we were to get a million revenue beat, a million in a revenue beat, right? A difference there, a million. Then we could go up like 50%. Now, I don't know if that's likely. I think what's more likely is 30 to 40% if we were really to get that, just because it seems a little crazy. But, I mean, obviously the fundamental value, if we're going up, we're heading towards that. So it still could definitely could happen. But my price target is about $8, I would say, for earnings if it's around what I'm thinking. But if it touches 5, I might have to use all my buying power low. Well, I don't know if we're gonna hit 5. I mean, maybe like 590. Like if high growth just absolutely gets killed again, like absolutely decimation, like last week, like the start of last week, maybe. But even then, I'm not seeing 5 flat. Maybe 590 here. Maybe 590. Maybe. CTRM is the worst. So today it won't be above 685. The math shows today's high will be lower than Friday's high. Which is going to be 677. No, 685. Well, we can still get a green day. We can still get 680. Tesla's rolling? Hold on. I'm going to keep on the chart, actually. Yeah, let me put on the 1 minute. Let me get some indicators pulled up here. Guess what? It's all bearish. Oh, yeah, you needed me to tell you that. Yeah, we're just free-falling. It's bearish right now, but yeah, there is no news. But tomorrow, the thing for today is that tomorrow we have this. And this is what I'm going to be annoying everybody with, right? Along with my big-ass forehead. July 13th, we have Eric Coleman, the CEO. He's presenting. Nano nozzle is coming, baby. Confirmed. This is legit. Not really. I don't know for sure. I wish. Maybe he could. He could say something about that. He definitely should. We've had so many freaking engineer. There's just one the other day. I talked about this yesterday, right? It was the this one right here. Yeah, this is 23 hours ago. Senior engineer consumable development, man. I mean, just there's so many job listings that maybe in one of their responsibilities they don't put it in here, right? Because they would give it away. But work on the nano nozzle, right? And one of the ones that was the product launch one, I forgot what listing that was, but one of the listings had a responsibility that was product launches. That is not the Sapphire 2.0. That is 2 years away. You don't hire somebody in 2021 for a product launch if it's going to happen in 2023 end of. Unlikely, very unlikely. So I think maybe they're going to be working. Maybe it's evidence. I don't know. No news today. I guess we're going to need another guitar riff later on, I think. Do we think Apple bought Bitcoin though? I don't know. Yeah, I was saying going down to 5 flat. That's what Marco's saying. Yeah, well, right. I'm honestly, I'm not really expecting anything crazy to happen today. I mean, if high growth continues to free fall, we'll continue to fall with it, or if it recovers, we'll recover. But the fact is, this shit doesn't matter. I think this in the earnings report, this is what's going to matter. And then any other news that we get could maybe affect the stock price for once, right? Usually it doesn't, but you never know when the price is going to react to the news. So, oh damn, we just made a new intraday low, 652, down 3.5%. Savage 2.0 is 2 years away. I thought this was supposed to be end of year ish. No, so essentially, it's kind of complicated. Listen, understand this. Stay with me. The Savard 2.0 prototype is going to be done in Q4 this year, and then it's going to commercially release by the end of 2023. That's according to management. All right. Yeah. So there is actually, yeah. I'm kind of surprised. You know, what I am kind of surprised with today is that we're underperforming everything. And yes, high growth is getting decimated, kind of. Everything is pretty red, but still, it just always saddens my heart to see that Nano Dimension is performing better and valued at a higher market cap than BNGO. It hurts my soul. I mean, you can't even do the revenue argument for Nano Dimension. Like, the revenue argument is on BioNano's side, not in Nano Dimensions, even there, right? So the innovation is on BioNano, whatever. I'm not against. I don't hate Nano Dimension. It just pisses me off and gets me very mad and jealous when I see Nano Dimension valued at like $1 higher. And right now it's not as bad as $1 higher, but it's still pretty bad, right? It's like 50 cents, right? That's pretty bad. Down almost 4%. Buy on rumors, sell on results. What kind of rule is this in terms of BNGO? Well, buy the rumors, sell the news. I wouldn't really. I mean, the basic principle of that whole thing is if it's actually something that's going to do a pre-anticipatory run up to the news, which BNGO doesn't even react to the news when it's great. So no, it's a horrible idea. With BNGO, there's pretty much one strat. I mean, I guess you can short-term trade it. That's fine. Plenty of people do that. But the better strategy, I think, this is what I think. We'll see if this ages well. I think it will. Obviously, my whole channel is on it. My whole portfolio, 100% of the portfolio is betting on this. That long-term or even end of year, this shit, you're never going to see it at these prices again. That's my opinion. I don't even think you'll see it after the earnings report. I don't think you ever see sixes again. But I could be totally wrong. Make your own decisions. Make your own investment decisions. But what I'll say is that you don't know when this stuff's going to react to the news. BioNano is the craziest stock. You don't know when it's going to, like, you get Wickham Sapphire adoption, the best piece of news that we got in freaking all quarter long, maybe. Right? That was the strategic partnership, and they're going to be acting as salesmen for us. That was amazing news. Of course, no news outlets covers it. Not even other YouTubers cover it because they don't know about it. We're the only ones that cover it, so no one knows about it. Do the institutions know about it? I don't know, but something like that should move the price higher. But even on like crazy news, like an official PR, like the We Health adoption, there's no reaction to the news. The price action doesn't do anything different. There's no extra volume. There's no volatility. There's no pricing in of anything. So I mean, good luck short-term trading it if you believe. If you're a bull on it and you like the tech and you think there are big things coming as far as the revenue and the Sapphire sales, and the nano nozzle may be releasing down the line, and the LOH detection, improved software automation, right? All the Sapphire increases that we never really talk about for some reason. But once all that stuff happens, do you want to be holding it and so you actually get all the gains, or do you want to be guessing, literally just gambling when it's going to happen, right? Because when you're short-term trading, you're literally just gambling on the news. Dropping or not dropping, or the price reacting or not reacting, because it is gambling. That's the fact. That's a fact. There is no way you can tell when the news is gonna affect the stock price. There's no way, because people just for one reason or another. There's no way to tell. 648 right now, down 4%. Everybody that's freaking out right now, that's great. If you can't take it, if you think it's over, BioNano sucks again, right? It's probably not the stock for you if that's the case. But look at everything else, dude. We're underperforming, but these two are the ones that we move with almost all the time, and they are down almost just as much as we are. So don't pretend like BioNano's value as a company is just going down 4% today. No, hell no. Okay, no. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. Oh my god, sporadic movement to the downside. This is I'm gonna have to buy more. I swear to God, I'm gonna have to buy more. As we get closer to earnings, I want to actually I'll bet all my shares on earnings, maybe. I'm that confident in earnings. I could be way off, but I'm very confident. I think it's gonna be good. I think earnings is gonna be very good. If BNGO actually moved on news, we'd be at 15 already. We would. We would. If people understood why the Sapphire has like a 99.99% chance of getting 10,000 sold in the next in the next decade, this would be valued higher. No one understands how auspicious the Sapphire is, I don't think. So many people are in at much higher prices and stuck, can't sell. Well, there's plenty of panic selling going on all the time, right? Because people don't. With a company as esoteric as this, there's plenty of panic selling going on at any given moment of time. It looks like the microvision NAND dimension is starting to bounce. And what do you call? I saw a comment the other day, and I know you can't please everybody, but I want to clarify something for the people who are new here and think I'm just a freaking idiot, right? Which that's fine if you think I'm an idiot, but understand something that this is not debatable. I am in BNGO for the long run, my friends. I saw a comment that was like 2 days ago that said I'm too emotional and said I'm gonna, I don't know if that guy's gonna sell if we went up really quick. I don't know if he's gonna pay a sell too short-term oriented. Let me make something clear. I've been holding this shit as 100% of my portfolio for like more than like what 2 months now. I don't know, some insane period of time. I'm not selling anytime soon, my friends. I'm going down with the ship. Okay. Ortex data. Basically the same. Interesting. Basically nothing. Still 22%. 645 as support. That's where the bottom is right now. I'm not really seeing any significant support there. Here, let me see. Well, 633, you got a little bit of support. Yeah, I'm not really seeing any big support there, though. Not really. Not really. But yeah, so let's be clear about that, right? So some people saying I'm too emotional, all this shit, whatever. Say what you will about me going insane on the streams. Yeah, I get pissed off. I yell all the time. That's great. Do what you will on that front. But when you say, when it comes to me and BNGO long term, yes, I'm long term on BNGO. I think most everybody understands that. Yeah, I'm going down with the ship. I'm going down with the ship if we go down. Double hammer candle. Yeah. On the 1 minute, yeah, that is a bullish candlestick pattern. That could signal a reversal and a bottom right there. 642. Bullish hammer candlestick pattern, baby. Yes. Going down with the ship for now, going up with the rocket later. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's exactly right. I think so. I think so. Yeah. I've been 100% BNGO since November 2020. Oh, I envy you. I envy you, my friend. That's awesome. That's awesome. Since November 2020. Jeez. Buy more. Do it. Do it. Anakin. Do it. Do it, Anakin. Perfect buy now. Well, here's the thing. I've already bought more than I thought, right? My fears I can only buy 600 more shares now. I'm not buying. Unless we dip. I mean, if we went to like 6 flat again, I could see myself buying more. I mean, if we, I don't know. It would just, I don't know. I probably won't add a lot. I probably won't add any unless we dip a lot. Dip a lot more, closer to $6 flat, which could happen, right? I don't think it's going to, but who knows? I mean, on a day like this where we have the CEO, whatever, you guys know the stock does not. The stock does not give one shit about what's going on with the company, right? No one cares at all. But July 13th is tomorrow, and the CEO is presenting, and we're out here underperforming most of high growth. It's like what? It doesn't make any sense, but it's fine, right? The market is irrational as hell, especially BioNano. This is why it's better to just diamond hand it all the way through, in my opinion, right? Especially if you have a good price. Just add more on the dips. If you have to sell a little bit on the rips, go do that, but just diamond hand it and just have diamond hands and diamond bowls, baby. That's all you need. Diamond hands, diamond bowls, baby. That's all you need. Same boat probably won't add unless it breaks below 6. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. I just put in the Discord 2 more weeks. I'm holding unless it starts taking off. I'm a set. What? Added 20 shares. At the end of the day, I know I've said this already 2 times, but this is what I'm going to be saying all week long. And I mean, especially if we continue dipping, because I really don't think it matters. At the end of the day, I mean, literally earnings is all that matters in the next few weeks. Right now, you see the pattern. I mean, yes, we're going to break to the upside or downside. That matters a little bit. But guess what? Even if we were, let's say high growth continues to get decimated even more than it already has. Let's say we just broke to the downside here and we hit 540, right? This is right before earnings, roughly. Earnings comes in. Earnings is $4 million, $5 million, just like I think it is. Boom, we're going to $8. Simple as it gets. There's no questions asked. I am 100% confident if we were to get a revenue be like that, we're going up 30%, if not 50%. I guarantee you that. Based on the last two things, that's conservative to say. Okay, so yeah, absolutely, that's true. I think it is. Are we still not barcoding? We're actually not barcoding. I mean, we kind of are. We kind of are because we keep going 1 cent up, 1 cent down, but we're not truly barcoding, which is great to see, actually. We've lasted about 25 minutes here since the open here. The last two earnings did matter because, yes, it was after hours, but we went up in the after hours, and the next day we went up the exact same amount on the last earnings, and then quarter four 2020, that one, high growth got killed, so we actually ended up going red the day after. But it still matters. It doesn't matter if it's after hours. It still matters a lot. So you think the stock should be green because the CEO is having a meeting? Are you out of your mind? My friend, no, I'm just saying I don't know. I'm just saying I don't think it's very plausible for the stock to be underperforming all down more than Nano Dimension and Microvision, who don't have a CEO saying something new, most likely tomorrow. If this is going to be what I think it is, I think he's going to reveal something new tomorrow. I think he's going to and even if he's not, he's going to be marketing for the company at this little healthcare conference here, 100%. So the fact that you think this is not going to do anything for the stock, or not, it might do nothing for the stock. Okay, that's a perfectly fine argument. But for the fundamentals, I can't guarantee, but I think there's a very high chance that Eric is, like he always is, very confident, very articulate, very optimistic about the company long term. That's good for the fundamental value. That's good. That's very good. That's objectively good. So, yeah, I do think it's going to be good for the stock price. But, I mean, it could be like the last one. He could say nothing. That definitely could happen. I think given the timing of this and given that this is before earnings, not after it, contrary to the last time we got one of these, I think there's a decent chance that he says something new. For example, we've been hiring a lot of engineers lately for a new product launch, right? If he said that, that would be exactly what you need for nanonozzle, most likely, right? New product launch, are you kidding me? And that's true. They have been hiring people with responsibilities of product launching. He could talk about their headcount. He could talk about Lineagen. He could talk about Sapphire sales. All right. How's volume? Well, volume is volume. You know, you know how it is. It's shit. It's shite, my friend. I mean, we're looking at under 2 million. Here, let's compare this to. Let's do the 30-minute candle here. Let's compare this. So it's okay. So it's about the same as last trading day. It's pretty bad. It's always bad. Yeah, it's always bad. I mean, yeah, it sucks. We've never actually gotten back to a place where we had good volume. Look at this bar. Oh, we're barcoding just straight away now. Really? What a boring day. We just slowly fall down. I mean, pretty fastly, and then are we just gonna go straight the rest of the day? Oh, jeez. I love BNGO, but so boring lately. I know. And there's been a fair amount of news last week, but right now, yeah, it's just boring. And this is why I've had to end the stream so early, because there's just not much that we can go over, because it's just talking about the same things, same talking points every time, right? Because it's not like they're releasing a ton of news. I mean, we got the short interest. There's nothing there. The price action is relative. Honestly, yeah, we're down 4% today. That sucks ass. That's volatile as heck, but still. Relatively, we all know that this is nothing compared to what it's going to be in a couple of days, most likely, or a couple of weeks. Because if we just look at the chart pattern here, we're going to get a big move, most likely. I can easily see us going all the way down and testing this line again before breaking out on the breakout day. And then, boom, there we go. We retest this, and we keep following this, right? Higher highs, higher lows, okay? We keep following this line up until earnings, and then once the earnings comes, okay, boom. Okay, if I am right on the earnings, I'm very confident, but I could be way off. It's going to be a fun day, that's for sure. The earnings call is going to be absolutely insane. That's going to be a fun time, right? If it moons, I'll get its candles tattooed. Growth stocks are taking a hit for the last 5 months now. When will this ever end? Well, I mean, yes, they have been taking a hit for the last 5 months. Yeah, they haven't made a new higher high since February. The February 16th was the highest they've been. High growth's been getting killed lately. Yeah, I mean, when will this ever end? I wish I knew. I mean, I wish I knew. But what I do know is that even if high growth doesn't perform, even if high growth continues getting shitted on, right? Even if it continues to do horrible, it's my opinion that long term, even midterm and short term, with the earnings coming up, in my opinion, right, the fundamentals of BioNano will make it and force it to outperform everything else. That's my opinion. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But this is why it's 100% of the portfolio. This is why it's literally the entire channel is just the entire channel's hope of success is pinned with BNGO's price. Literally. This is why I don't put all my money in high growth. Fair enough. That's what Kathy Wood did, though, and look where she is now. Now, that's just one example, but long term, you don't know why. And I'm hoping there's a day where I can prove myself right when I always say you want to be in BioNano and diamond handing it if you're in a similar situation like me, as opposed to trading it short term for the reason of you don't know when it's going to go like this, because the price is so weird and you don't react to news and it's unpredictable as far as fundamental value increases, right? It's so weird. And there has not really been, I mean, there's been times, I mean, like this run up right here, I mean, there was good news here, but it was like a slow run up, and it was mostly just with high growth. What I'm hoping is that there's actually an event like an earnings, like a commercial release of the nano nozzle, something like that, or huge sales, right? Revenue. That would be good, right? Something like that pushes us way higher. And now we are down 5%. Dan, did we just make a new intraday low? We did 640. Wow. I'm gonna have to. I can't stand seeing BioNano down this much for no reason and not add shares. I might have to add if we keep dipping here. I don't want to. I already added like 400 shares. I was not planning on adding 400 shares in the last 2 weeks, but I did. I mean, high growth getting. I mean, I would call this decimation. Yeah, this is decimation. Considering where we were last week, because we had a nice bounce last week, relatively nice. And now we're just taking up where we left off, right? We had a little stopping of the bleeding, and now here we go again. Here we go again. And this is what's so weird. The markets and high growth move so inversely, and this is not what we saw in February. The February days, you would not have high growth getting decimated while the Nasdaq or the SPY was like green. That was pretty much never. That was never happening, pretty much. Nowadays, it's like high growth does its best when the Nasdaq is red. It's so weird. It's so weird. Brandon, can we reach $14 before 2022? Oh, absolutely. I think we can. I think there's a high chance we do. 100%. I think there's a high chance we do. Hedge funds are punishing the retail investors due to the GameStop saga. Pretty sad. Listen, Brandon, you should do a push-up every cent moved. I don't think I could do that. I would have to like move the. I don't think that's very. The logistics are not very good on that. I like that. I like your thinking though. High growth going back up September. Elastic effect. The rubber band effect is a very real one, and I think that is gonna. I think it's going to have to play a part. Because here's the thing: most of these stocks, at least BioNano and a lot of these other ones, they've gotten so much better. The company has gotten so much better, yet their valuation is like literally 1/3 of what it was on February 16th. And not as if that wasn't enough to make the case for a bounce on these guys. The markets are at all-time highs. Almost all of them are right around all-time highs. It's like, why are these still getting killed? I don't think you can explain it by, they were so inflated. You cannot explain to me like they were, like you're telling me, like if you want to make the argument that this run-up was largely just hype and too much hype. Firstly, I don't know if hype can make a stock worth, like make tons of stocks worth billions of more dollars, right? Because in BioNano's case, this is worth billions more dollars than where it's been in the past, right? Even right now. So I don't think that's realistic. I think it's more realistic that there is a disparity here. That's the broader market and high growth disparity. I think that's a real one. I think that's a real thing. And Microvision's getting killed right now. Microvision is coming down to BioNano's level now as far as on the day. Damn. Wow. Oh my gosh. 636. Down 6% on the day. Wow. What the hell happened? I was away 2 minutes and BNGO tanks. Yeah, it's not done tanking yet now, it looks like. But what happened is high growth is getting killed and everybody's freaking out. Everybody's panicking, and I told you guys This stuff doesn't phase me, and I'm sure most of you guys don't care about this either, because we all know that if earnings is good, you're gonna wish you bought a dip in these days. Um, but this is just because of high growth, and this is because of ignorance of what's going on in the price with the company. I think that's my opinion. There's no way this is gonna bounce. Just imagine if the CEO said something good about the company tomorrow. I mean, that would be great for us to know. Not good about the company. I mean, something new and something that was big, right? I'm not saying anything, Sapphire is better than everything else or what it does. No, that's what he kind of says every day, right? That's what he means every day. But something new, something about the business expansion, something about the hirings, the nano nozzle, the innovation, the LOH detection, software integration, the automation increases, improvements in the Sapphire, right? All of those sort of things. Saying something. What about the CLI lab, right? What about FDA approval? What about something like that? That would be great if you say anything about that. But because of Eric and the team at BioNano, they're so damn secretive that they don't let us know anything, right? Be greedy when others are fearful. Be fearful when others are greedy. Better that we load up now when the price is right. Yes. Be greedy when others are fearful. When everyone else is selling. If you don't know what that means, when everything is red, you buy. When everything is green, you sell. And right now, you're pretty. I mean, it's carnage today, right? And if you're as bullish as I am on the earnings, I mean, I have a little bit of buying power left, but I added 400 shares in the last 2 weeks for a reason, and that's partly because I think after earnings, I mean, it's still really hard to say what earnings is gonna be, but I do think, God, look at Microvision, holy shit, damn, wow. This is hard. This is painful to see. This hurts my soul today. At the end of the day, I really don't care though, because I just know that this is not the company. It's funny to see the stock price go up and down for no reason every day, just because high growth is green or red for that day, with the company doing such great things and no one gives a shit about it. It's fine. I think that's why we're gonna make a lot of money, in my opinion, right? And make your own thoughts about BNGO long term, but that's just me. I mean, you guys know the facts. Okay, the company value is not decreased by 6% today. All this is high growth selling off and people freaking out about BioNano for some reason, even more than other ones. That's all it is today. Dr. Pepper's back. Man, you clowns begging for mercy. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm still green. Like, my portfolio is still, what am I up? Let's see here. I mean, my BNGO position is not that. I mean, it's doing relatively well. I mean, I'm only up 8%. I can't complain, but my portfolio is green because of BNGO. Literally. My portfolio is up 50% because of BNGO, because I was red on this. I was in the red on BNGO for a long time. And then because I averaged down so much before the May 13th earnings call, the quarter 1 earnings call, because I was so confident in that, and because I was so confident in the company, I loaded the boat. And now I'm in the green because of it. And now my portfolio is up like, what, 40%, 50%? 40%. So it's like, I can't complain. And, all the bears are out here saying 99% bag holders. All the bears are in here saying, oh, you guys, yeah, what are they saying? You clowns are begging for mercy, right? At the end of the day, if you just look at the chart, if you're a long-term bear, like these people imply they are, they're getting, I mean, you're down 1,000%, right? Literally, we've gone up 1,000%. It's impossible to be a bear long-term and make money with a company like this. It's impossible. So it's kind of funny how their argument is fundamentally flawed. Anyways, I lose all the time, but not because of BNGO. The only time a man can be brave is when he's afraid. I'd rather hold the bag than be out of the game. Remember, guys, this reminds me of Everything Money, those dumbasses over there. I hate those people, but this reminds me of what they said. The greatest investors of all time, right? That's what they always say. The greatest investors of all time, right? Well, I'll tell you one thing that the greatest investors of all time always did. Not always, but sometimes they had to hold the bag. You know why? Because sometimes the stock price is a little bit unpredictable and irrational. Sometimes the company, like for example, that Amazon quote, right? The price went from $100 to $6, Amazon stock. And Jeff Bezos was talking about every key internal business metric getting better and improving. That's how you know that stock is going to go up. That's how you know long term you have a winner. And with BioNano, that is like precisely what you have seen since 1569. That's exactly what you've seen. There's no other way to explain it. I mean, if you want to explain it in a sentence, so it's simple ape language, since this day right here, you've seen a fundamental exponential increase in value in the company, yet the stock price is going the exact opposite way. The stock price is literally going down like 70% or 50, 60% since highs. It's like, wow, that is okay. Damn, that's a big that's meaningful right there. That's a huge thing you have to understand right there. And that's why we're going to do great things long term. I think, at least not even long term. That's why I think we're going to do great things short term with the earnings, man. I told you guys my price target. My price target is like $8. I mean, that's not very calculated price target, but if earnings is going to be 4 million, 4 or 4.5 million, yeah, we're gonna get. I think we're gonna get $8. Yeah, absolutely. Maybe higher than that. Maybe I would say probably higher than that. I'd say that's fairly conservative if we're gonna get that kind of revenue. All right. The company has been stagnant. Are you kidding me? Dr. Pepper, you're joking, right? Do you know do you know about the 13 Sapphire sales that we know about? I'm sure you don't know about any of them because you don't keep up with the company. That's okay, respect, whatever. Not everybody has time to spend hours a day looking at freaking crap on BNGO, right? But that's why I'm here. That's why I try to make the updates. We know about 13 Sapphire sales in quarter 2. We already know about them, and they're almost all they're pretty much all confirmed in my opinion. Like there's a small chance they could have been other sales in other quarters, but there's a very low chance of that. So they're essentially confirmed. We got new CCO, we got new CBO, we got the COI lab confirmation, we got new nanonozzle evidence. We got this PLA codes. PLA codes become effective very soon. We already got those. Those are already in, and they're going to become effective in October 1st. October 1st is when they're effective. We got 1,000 other things. We got the insiders getting a ton of shares and leap options. And yes, they did get shares. Yes, there's two filings that they got shares. It was the COO and the CEO. They got like a couple 100,000 shares awarded to them. And what else was there? There's a ton of other things in the company that I'm forgetting. I can go and look. I have them all. I have them all listed. I can go look at. I can go pull them up for you. All the fundamental increases in value. I can do that for you if you want. Yeah, here comes the bears, right? Oh man. I had a Tesla 280 pre-split and it dropped to 180 and I sold at loss. I would have made $40,000 of a 2K investment. Yeah, and that's your example. There's your example, man. Sometimes, I mean, obviously, it's only one data point. Don't do the fallacy of composition and apply every extrapolation from this to this. But still, there's a lesson to be learned in that, which is sometimes you just got to hold through the carnage. Sometimes you got to hold through the carnage. Sometimes you got to await the company prevailing in the fundamental increases. $8 will be the price to our end of year with news of nanonozzle and China sales plus ARK investment. What? What? Dr. Pepper. All right, everybody. All right, we got a new bear that's trying to spread FUD. Everybody, let's tell the history of Dr. Pepper. So I don't do this to degrade this person. Actually, I do. Honestly, I lost all respect for you when you start spreading bullshit. I lose all respect for you. So basically, Dr. Pepper, right? This my friend over here, Dr. Pepper. This guy was basically, I don't know if it's another Robbie Smith account, but essentially this guy was saying, sell. I'm buying puts. I have short positions. I'm going to make so much money. It's too easy. Literally on the day of $4.30. Like, it could not be timed in a worse way for this guy. This guy maximized his losses with buying new shorts positions, which I don't know if he did, but that's what he said he did on May 13th. You can go watch the stream. It's funny as hell. They're making fun of the bulls. You're idiots for adding. I added a ton of shares on May 13th because I was bullish for the earnings. Of course, they didn't do one research or anything on the sales, on Sapphire, on anything. So they bought puts. And here we are. Even today, we're valued at 638, which is a very high increase over 430. So that's kind of Robbie Smith for you, right? And then, oh yeah, also, by the way, I forgot a very important part. My friends, Robbie Smith and Dr. Pepper here. Dr. Pepper's a new one. He conveniently disappeared throughout all of this, if I remember correctly. I mean, he might have come in like Robbie Smith like at 1 point or like 2, but he just disappeared. Every time we're green, he disappears. When we're red, he comes back. I don't know why they do it. Half the time I think they have a mental disorder. Half the time I think I need to call therapy and send him for therapy, right? Just like what's his name, Kevin O'Leary told he was going to do with Barber, right? That's kind of what I'm feeling. Like get him in freaking therapy because I don't understand what these guys are doing. How are you guys? Can I ask the Bears something? How are you guys making money? Are you making money? And how? Can you show me a picture of that? Because Dr. Pepper, can you show me a picture of your short position that you told us you had on May 13th? Can you show me the buy and sell of that, or technically the sale and buy, right? Because you're selling short and then you're buying it back. Can you show me that? Can you show me your portfolio history, right? I know no other YouTuber does this. No one cares that I do this. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I show y'all the portfolio and the history for a reason. It's not just so I can I don't know. It's not just for fancy stake. It's for I've been in the market for a while, and this is my history, and this is my track record, right? The bears and every other YouTuber on YouTube, they don't show you this shit. Why? Because they got something to hide. Either their returns suck ass, or they're lying in what they're doing, right? They say they have a BNGO position, or they don't. They say they're short, but they don't, right? ARK Invest. Take Simon Barnett for a while, right? We all, for an example, we all know, right? Come on, can we be honest with each other? We all know that Simon Barnett probably has a personal account which he's YOLOing in money to BNGO all the time, right? All right, I'm kidding, but he actually does. Actually, there is a tweet from Simon Barnett that is actually pretty exemplary and evidence to what I was saying. Where was it? He said that optical genome mapping. Let's see if I can find it. Whatever. Oh. Simon said, I want to find this. This is funny. Simon Barnett, and he's the ARK analyst that said he's so bearish on he's super bearish on BNGO. Okay, I can't find it. But anyways, he said that OGM, optical genome mapping with PatBio Hi-Fi or something, or sequencing, is the best way to identify a cancer genome. He's already said that he already admits that optical genome mapping is you can only have your best possible cancer genome mapped with OGM. It's the only chance you have. Simon Burnett knows this company is full of garbage. Check out Everything Money channel. They have a good video on BNGO. Yeah, I have a good video debunking that shit. That's a horrible video. They looked at two things. Everything Money's argument was that, hey, they have a high shares outstanding. They don't make any money right now. They're at a high price to earnings ratio, which they did. They actually didn't even mention those: the price to earnings, the price to sales, price to book. They didn't even mention any of those. They just said they have low revenue, they have high shares outstanding. And what else did they say? Is that all they said? What was their? Somebody tell me what Everything Money's argument was again, if you can call it an argument. It's more like a them admitting they haven't researched the company. Dr. Pepper. Boomstick, you're too funny, my friend. That's what everyone is thinking. I only had 600 shares, wish I had more. Well, you make it your chance. We're down 5% today. You make it your chance. Does anyone know Everything Money's argument? I don't know. They said we have a high shares outstanding and we have no revenue. I forgot. I think they said one other thing, and then they gave like 3 reasons, and they said this company's worth $1 or $0. It's so funny. It's like, how can you be so confident on a company when you only look at 3 things? Like, you're missing so much. You want me to pin Dr. Boomsticks? Okay. I'll pin it. Oh, man. Even on a red day, we have a good time. Even on a red day. Who wants to be a mod? Is there anyone else that wants to be a mod? Any other OGs? Sensei Souls. Mod. Hey, Brandon, have you looked into CRSP? They couldn't even pronounce genomics. I know, they called it genomics. Genomics. It's genomics. Pronounce it correctly. The company has diluted its hell out of its shareholders, millionaires of shares, less than 20% of institutional investors. Oh, yeah, no, we already said that. They said we have a high shares outstanding. Yeah, we've already diluted a little bit. Yeah, there's a small amount of dilution. Yeah, that's already priced in, buddy. The stupidity of the dilution argument is second to none, right? It's like, okay, they've diluted a lot. Like, okay, we're already priced in. Guess what, guys? When there's offerings, let me tell you, all the bears are there. When there's an offering in a stock, typically it goes down right after it because of the dilution. Yeah. So it's not like today we have to worry about offerings and dilution that happened way long ago. It's not like we really have an imminent threat about that. No, it's not. And it's also the fact that we get a lot of benefits through doing an offering and actually increasing the shares outstanding. You guys know we can always do share buyback programs, right? We can do share buyback programs and we can actually buy those back and decrease the shares outstanding. Yeah, that's what Everything Money said. They said, oh, Steve, you want to be one? Okay, sure. Steve, okay, fine. Oh yeah, and Rips, you're a mod as well. Yeah, I add everybody as a mod. But what do you call it? what do you call it? Yeah, Everything Money's argument was like, okay, don't buy it now. It's too risky now. Don't buy it now. Just wait till they're valued at $100 a share, then buy it then. It's like, dude, you're literally selling low and buying high. Like, what the hell is your argument? I don't. They saying the exact opposite of what Warren Buffett says, right? Auspicious say, hit me up with the mod too. Been here for months. All right, done. Mod, baby. Let's go, baby. Mods, welcome. If you are a mod, if you are a new mod, you have to not get a haircut until all-time highs. Yes. That is 100% contract, obligation, bound by blood ties. Yep, Destiny, Geralt, and Ciri, if anyone wants as The Witcher, that kind of deal. Yep, that kind of deal. Yep, serious. Not really. Do whatever you want. I don't want to stress you guys out, but that's what I recommend. Yeah, I say we all should. It will make the community more real if we all do that. And you know I'm serious, right? Because you'll see the hair will get longer every couple... I mean, you can already tell it's longer than a couple weeks ago. You can already tell. Mod and on the Mullah train. Not even a mod. Gunner, you want to be a mod? All right, done. Be a mod. Be a mod, baby. Yeah. Jonathan Stewart, you're a mod. Boom. Everybody's a mod. I'm going to pay one day for making so many people mods, aren't we? This is going to be a mistake, isn't this? By the way, for everybody who's just becoming a mod and wanting to abuse the power, I can remove you guys. I can remove moderator. So, don't do that. That'll be sad if I have to remove mods. That'll be sad. If BNGO falls under 5, I will buy 1,000 more shares. Under 5? Dude, that's not going to happen. It would take, if we're going to get a, as long as you don't mod Mixing. Yeah, where is Mixing Scholar? I need Mixing Scholar. Where is Mixing Scholar, man? He makes me laugh. He's a fun time. But under 5, the only way we would drop under 5, like $4.99, the only way we see that is if earnings is just absolute dog shit, like horrible, like $2 million in revenue. I mean, it would have to be horrible. That's the only way. I mean, I don't even know if a market crash should send us that low. I don't even know about that. With replacing carrot typing fish, AGTC alone, BNGO is worth much more than its share price. If any of a series of possible moves materializes, we rise substantially near term. Dr. Pepper's visions are fantasy. Exactly. Jason Smith understands it. Realistically, what do you see end of your price chart, Brandon? I'm the same price chart. I don't care. Okay. I've been saying $15 to $20 for a long time. Before I had my insane price target over here, my unrealistic price target that I just threw out for no reason. That was before, Kate, my price target back in the February days, that was because I didn't know I was actually going to be a real YouTuber, okay? This channel is, I mean, yeah, I guess it's a real channel now, but, you know, nowadays people actually listen to what I say. Back then, people just laughing at me, right? I mean, I guess people are still laughing at me, but anyways, my real price target now is $15 to $20 end of year. Yes, I think that's likely that we get $15 end of year. I think so. I think that's realistic. You know, if we hit $10 and miss it, you know, we'll see what happens. I don't think it's going to happen. We'll see, though. We'll see if revenue, I mean, we'll see. Oh, my God. We just made a new intraday low. Holy crap. 632, down 6.5%. Jeez, this is painful. This is look at the daily. I mean, look at this shit. So much gains. We're just getting rid of all of our gains. Man. You're just giving them all away. And I really don't care because I told you guys at the start of the stream, I told you guys this when we were green, or at least when we were about to be kind of green, right? I told you it doesn't really matter what we do because we've got huge news. Whether it's going to be good or bad is yet to be seen. But we've got earnings and the CEO talking coming up. So I think BNGO will be $500 in 5 years. Bull case, we could be. All those institutions selling out after July 1st. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. That's a thought. I mean, there's not much evidence to say that. The only evidence you have to support that claim, Thresh, as you know, is that the institutions, they can't actually report. And there's actually not much to hold that argument up because it's like, why do the institutions care what other people think about their transactions, right? It's not like they have to file them instantly if they did them before June 1st. No, they still have 45 days, right? I don't know. Anyways, Brandon, where do you think the stock would be if there was not high growth carnage? Well, let me just put it to you this way. If high growth went up to its February 16th levels, we would be valued at February 16th levels, right? If you just look at Microvision, okay? Microvision is not the best example, but it's a good example, right? They were valued at $24. They're now valued at 24 or 14, sorry. Nano Dimension, valued at $6. They were valued at $18. STEM. $51. They're now valued at 30, right? You can see a clear trend. Almost everything would double if we were going to go back to its February 16th level. So if high growth were to rally back to where it was on February 16th, yeah, we're going to 15, going to 10 and 15. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of these Wall Street analysts are predicting an extremely bearish market for 2022 because of inflation, etc. I see BNGO being around at $120 a share in 3 to 5 years. I think we will. Well, I don't know about 120 in 3 to 5 years. I have a $100 price target for the next 3 to 7 years. I think that's realistic. My account went minus $8,000 last time BNGO dropped to 6-1. After that, I don't actually feel any fear anymore. That's when I knew I have trust in this company. That's how I know you are going to make money. That's how I know you have a very good chance of making money in the long term. I know that for a fact. Because if you have conviction to hold while you are losing a ton of money and add on the dip while everybody else is telling you sell, panic sell, right? The only people telling you to hold and buy more are the people who are actually doing a ton of research, like us, for example, in my opinion, right? Make your own opinions, but. And what did you get for it, right? In my example, what did I get for it? Well, I was red. My BNGO position was red. I had an average cost of BNGO above $10, and because I averaged down so many times, I'm now in the green now, right? Even on a day where we're down 6%, I'm still in the green. So, I mean, I can't complain. Anyways, my whole point is that if you hold long enough, if you're right about the company, if I'm right about the company, if any of us are right about the company, we're going to make a ton of money, right? I mean, it's as simple as it gets. The Sapphire is better than everything else in the world at what it does. Why is it not going to replace everything that sucks at what it does, right? There's clear methods that try to do what BioNano does, but they just suck ass. They're just horrible. And we only have like 107 Sapphires installed right now as of Q1. It's like, I think we're going to get more sales. Yeah, this is kind of why we think this is such a great company, yes. And the bears don't understand this. This is why they're bearish, but they will attempt to copy, replicate it, but it won't be such a bad thing. The technology is there. When China adopts Sapphire, it will boom. China already has, by and large. China has been, according to the CEO, China has been, what did he say? Oh, I forgot it was. He said it was just doing great, you know? He said it was really doing well. Yeah, earnings is mid-August. The Russell's getting killed. Yeah, I know. It's carnage today. Simple as it gets, man. It's carnage today. I don't really think anyone's freaking out today. Do I need to go into my whole coddling the shareholders rant? I don't think anyone's really freaking out today, though. I know I, for one, am not. I mean, after last week, I hope you guys are kind of a little bit more seasoned, right? And a little bit more like, you know, you're more like a veteran. So you, at least if you held, that is. Hopefully you didn't panic sell here and buy back in here, right? I know a couple of shareholders, BNGO, that are famous for doing that. I'm in 2K shares at 780. I love to sell and to buy more as it drops, but it's so unpredictable with updates. If Iran buys Sapphires, the Sapphire will be bussin'. Tesla's going up. I keep seeing stuff about Tesla. Up 4%. Not doing bad. Not doing bad at all. Somebody tell me what Tesla's price to earnings ratio is. I don't know that off the top of my head. I'm just curious. Somebody tell me what that is if anyone knows. 640 right now. We're kind of getting a little bit of a balance. And look at this shit. This is what makes me so bad. It's like Nano Dimension's only down 2%. BNGO is down 6% on the day almost. Like, no, this is not how it should be. Like, and we're valued lower, but whatever. At the end of the day, catching the disparities, catching the irregularities in the stocks, like a stock that's making more money and more innovation and more better everything is valued lower than this other thing that's valued at $7. It's like, it's probably a good idea to buy more of this one. Yeah, it probably is. But remember, market crash could send us way lower. If high growth continues to get decimated, it could go even lower. But long term, if you diamond hand the shit, if you have diamond hands and diamond balls, there's only one way. There's only one thing that you can do, and that's make money long term, in my opinion. And that is if my fundamental analysis of the company is correct, which I'm very confident in. Obviously, I'm betting 100% of my portfolio in, literally, and betting 100% of the channel's hopes of success on. I mean, just think about it. If BioNano fails and doesn't hit $15 or $10 at least end of year, my channel's fucking done. Okay, can we be honest? If I am wrong about BNGO, this channel's fucking done, essentially. I'm betting all of that. And I actually thought before I did it, and it's not like I'm just YOLOing this shit in. I'm like, okay, you only have once, baby. Let's do it. Let's do the channel. No, I actually thought about this for literally like 3 weeks. This is the true story. I thought about this for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks before I went 100% to BNGO. I thought about the channel. I thought about the company. This was actually during. I think this was during while I was doing my 100-page due diligence, or 70 pages at the time. Now it's like 120 pages or almost that. Anyways, yeah, as I was talking about that, I made the decision, all right, let's go. And then after the next couple weeks, I started adding a ton. And nowadays, what are we doing? Okay, we're green. We're green now. All right, that's as simple as it gets. Now, obviously, this isn't, in hindsight right now, it's easy to say I was right. We'll see if I was right a year from now, and at end of year, we'll see what the price is at and what the nano nozzle and the revenue, what kind is going on there. So, but yeah, right now, what the hell is this price action? It's like we're trying the barcode, but we're not. We're trying the barcode, but we're failing at it, which I'm fine with. I saw a video explaining the difference between PatBio and BNGO, and it said PatBio equals DNA variants versus BNGO DNA variations. I'm not a native speaker of English, so what's the difference between the two terms? So I'm not a geneticist, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, but to my understanding, I've done a lot of reading, I've done a ton of reading, but it's still hard to understand. Okay, so PatBio and BNGO, this is what I would say. The difference is BioNano can read the base pairs of big. They can basically see the stuff that is big, that is large base pairs. Right, greater than 500 base pairs is what BNGO sees of a DNA molecule in a genome. Right, in that sort of realm. I hope that makes sense. I'm not a geneticist, I'm not a scientist, but PatBio, they do the smaller stuff. They do they do a couple hundred, 100, 200 base pairs and lower than that, right? That's what they do. BioNano does the big ass base pairs. That's what BioNano does. And we do the structural variations, and we can also do like chromosomal aberrations, apparently. Okay, we do the structural variants greater than 500 base pair better than anyone else in the world. That's what I know. That's pretty much factual. I would say that's factual. Okay, that's coming from the company itself, and there's been several peer-to-peer reviewed studies and papers proving this. 21-day average gone last week, 5 and 50 today. What? Oh, 5 and 50 today. Next stop 610, and then 575. Dude, it's funny that it's fine, Howard. That's a fine prediction. You could be right. You've been right before. You've been wrong before. I've been right before. But I don't really give a shit about the averages, to be honest with you. And you know, I'm a technical analysis guy, because at the end of the day, I don't care if we go 575 next week or tomorrow or today. Guess what? If earnings is what I think it is, we're going to fucking $8. Simple as it gets. There's no questions asked, right? Screw the damn lines on the chart. If the company does what I think it's been doing over the last 3 months, which is getting a ton of sales, we're going to $8, $7, no questions asked, in my opinion. That's just factual. That's just simple math right there. That's as simple as you can get, my friends. Now, yes, we can. Yeah, we broke down below the 21 SMA, but guess what? We also broke below the 21 SMA over here. That's a daily close below us. So it's not like the indicators are absolute. It's not for sure what's going to happen based on, we're lower than this. Here's another thing for you, Howard. Did you look at the daily stochastic indicator? Did you look at the Bollinger Bands in the daily? Did you look at the pattern that every time that you could be totally right, Howard. You could be totally right. I honestly don't really think the technicals matter too much. I just think the high growth and the earnings is what matters right now. But to be honest with you, this is one thing that you might want to consider. Every single time that we've hit this lower Bollinger Band, we've corrected up to basically that 21 SMA, essentially. At least almost to it, right? You can see every single time we get close to the bottom band here, and we just did, we touched the 21 SMA. And we really haven't got that close to it, right? We've been, within 680? We've been within 50 cents, but that's still a lot of percent that we have left to go. So, hey, you don't have to delete somebody unless they're being shitty. If it's a bear person, remember, the best way to correct bad speech is with better speech. Not getting rid of what they're saying. But I don't really know what the circumstances there. Anyways, all right. There's a 47% chance for it to jump 9% to 746 or higher. Mind you, I don't know if this is accurate. 80% or higher is usually needed for it to happen. Why does U.S. job report and stuff have to do with BNGO and other stock price? Well, because if the overall economy is shitty, that affects BNGO. And this is actually the precise reason why I'm not loading, why I still have a ton of buying power, right? This is the exact reason why I'm not all in on BioNano right now. Dr. Dean explains the differences in terms investors can understand. Supply chain and oil prices wrecking high growth. There's a ton of problems with the damn economy. Earnings call is going to be mid-August. Yes, I'm going to live stream it. Hell yeah, we're going to live stream. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. Yes. And I think we're going to end the stream here. I think we're going to end the stream here pretty soon. Last minute question. I think, because honestly, there's no news. There's no news, man. And I don't want to be the guy that's streaming all day when there's no news, nothing to talk about. Let's refresh their Twitter, see if there's anything else, any filings, anything, any Discord, any short interest update. Okay, here we go. Short interest update, up about 2% of the day almost. There you go. Okay, 23% of the float now. No new, nothing. Nothing new. Nothing new. Let's make sure here. Okay. Nothing new. Just high growth getting killed today. Quinster, my friend, you want to be a mod? Boom, you're gonna be a mod. Mark as well. I recognize you, Mark. You're an OG. You're gonna be a mod as well. Everybody's a mod. Everybody's a mod. Please don't remove people unless you've been a mod for a long time. Okay. Unless they're spamming bullying, yes, exactly. Should let them speak. Should set up mod rules or something in Discord since we have a lot more. Yeah, that's probably true. I probably should. Yeah, as a general rule, if you're a new mod, just wait, just watch and learn. Probably, maybe it doesn't. I mean, just don't do anything. Like if you're not sure about what to do, just don't do anything. Right? There's 1,000 mods. Talk about NNDM. Okay, so I'll talk about NNDM. This is a shit company. It's going to zero. Not really. This is a fine company. I am very pissed off and very jealous that it is valued at a higher valuation than BNGO. I'm very pissed. Okay, so I mean, that just makes me mad. That this, and it also makes me mad that this is actually outperforming BIOL today. It's like, why is this outperforming BIOL? This makes no sense. But hey, whatever, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. All right, everyone is a mod. Alpha Light, you want to be a mod, my friend? All right, boom. You want to be a mod? Boom. Mod, baby. Yeah, it's a slow day. Hope we get some news during the break and come back to some juicy price action. Well, even if we were to get some news, it's probably not going to affect the price, right? Because it never is. Yeah, Alpha's a mod now. Yep, yes, sir. Alpha is a mod. All right. I want mod. I don't recognize you being here for months though, Blacking. I'll tell you what, if you continue to be with the channel next few days, I'll make you a mod. But until then, yeah. Half the people here have NNDM. I know. Half the people have NNDM. I know. But it's just, from my point of view, NNDM being valued at a higher market cap than BNGO is ludicrous from any means necessary. BIOL has more innovation, has a more total addressable market, has a higher serviceable, obtainable market, has higher revenue, literally. Better management, has everything. But anyways, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Nano Dimension is fine. I like BNGO more. Right? I'm not saying Nano Dimension is a bad company. I don't know. I mean, I haven't done a ton of research on it. I just know a little bit. But I think it's pretty fair to say that BNGO's got a better fundamental value, maybe. All right, BNGO has a twin that is a BNGO bear. I don't chat. I always listen to you while playing games. All right, done. All right, I feel sad for you now. You're a mod now. You're a mod. If you have any free time, take a look at tiers from SNR. Okay, maybe at the end. White Phoenix should be in mod. All right, done. You're a mod. Super mod. Mixing Scholar, behave mods. I'm your superior. Oh man. Mixing Scholar, I'm gonna make you mod in a couple weeks, in 1 or 2 weeks if you're normal, if you're not insane, in the next few weeks. It's good to see you, by the way, here, Mixing Scholar. Are you sad because we're down 5%? Are you bearish now? My NNDM August 20 call is getting wrecked. Brandon like Oprah Winfrey, you're a mod. Just got here. What's up with Dr. Pepper? Well, Dr. Pepper left a while ago. He was saying, oh gosh, you know what he says. Okay, he's just being stupid like normal, right? No, please read into the company. Very interesting fact is very interesting backstory. Just got here. The new EV market. What do we see? Big moves again. What do you think? End of summer. I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. This is how I think BNGO is going to play out. To be honest with you, okay. I think this is very likely to happen. All right, let's go ahead and draw it up here. All right, you're welcome that I have this awesome software that I can go ahead and do this. I bet no other YouTubers can do this with their freaking mouse here. All right, so look at this. This is what I think could happen. I don't know about the details, but this is what I think could happen. Okay, we go something like this. Okay, something like this. We break out. We break out of this at the end of July almost, and then we follow this SND level, and then guess what? Mid-August earnings hits right there. Boom. Okay, boom. We're going to $8, $9 a share. All right, we're going there, and then I don't know what happens there. I don't really know what happens next here, but I think earnings. This is what we're gonna do. This is what's gonna determine. And if earnings sucks, it's not gonna be good. It's gonna be obviously it's gonna be $5 a share. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be even less than that maybe if it's horrible. But I think there's a very high chance. In my opinion, there's an extremely high chance that we get this former scenario happening. That's my opinion. Dr. Pepper went back to Brokeback Mountain Dew to find Robbie. I watched Dr. Dean's now, and he says BNGO equals watching wildfire from the sky to see where it began. Pat Bio taking a look at every single tree, so basically it's just like Brandon's explanation. BioNano maps it. It doesn't. BioNano takes a DNA molecule, an intact, non-corrupted DNA molecule, and it maps it. And it tells you what variant classes are where, translocations, deletions, all these structural variant classes, what's going on there. PatBio and sequencing, they actually break down everything and then reattach it and remake it and build it back together in a horribly efficient, a horribly time-consuming way and an inefficient way, which is why once the Sapphire is able to do SNV detection, right, single nucleotide variants, otherwise known as single base pairs, to my understanding, it's over, and Sapphire will take 100% of the market. If that were to happen, that's a little bit, I don't know if we're going to be able to do 1 to 500 to mega base pair detection. That's probably maybe a little bit fanciful, but the fact is, if the nano nozzle is able to do that, it's absolutely over. We're going to be valued at a couple $100 a share, but I'm not saying that's going to happen. But the nano channel nanopore device is one to be excited about. That's for sure. All right, no way BNG doesn't hit 912 this August, or am I just being too optimistic? Well, it's just hard to say. At the end of the day, it basically just comes down to what the numbers are. I mean, at the end of the day, honestly, even if they were to say something about nano nozzle and everybody were to catch it, essentially everybody that knows anything about the company were to catch about, okay, that's bullish for nano nozzle. Even if that were to happen, I can still see the price doing something like this. Here's earnings right here. I can still see the price doing something like this, barely goes up, right? Something like this, consolidate for a little while, right? Just because if the numbers are not super good, right? If it's like a barely a beat or like very small beat or like a match, something like that, right? If it's something like that, I can see that happening. But if it's as good as I think it is, 4 million, yeah, we're going to $8 easily. I think. I think that's just basic math. I think honestly, but we'll see. We'll see what it is. It's going to be interesting, and I'm going to be, whether it's death, whether it's carnage, or whether it's what I think it's going to be. We're going to be streaming it, and we're going to be dealing with it together. And I will be going down with the ship if it's bad. All right. Pat B should buy a Sapphire. Dr. Pepper, 1,000 and you can become a mod. Oh, Dr. Pepper is here. Can I get mod? I've been here for months. Dr. Pepper, my friend, you've been bearish. And you only come in at certain spots. I never seen you here. I haven't seen you here in months, my friend. All right. Rags to riches, you want to be mod? Everybody wants to be a mod now. Oh my gosh. Well, it's my fault, right? I've been giving everybody mod, right? Steven Robert, you want to be mod? I see you. You've been here for a while. Yeah, earnings is gonna be mid-August. You want to be mod? All right, I'll make you a mod. God, everybody's a mod now. All right, 23K shares we bought 630. Hey, whether or not you like staring at my big ass forehead all day, right? Whether or not you enjoy that, you gotta admit, no other channel makes everybody a mod. Mod me. All right, done. Please don't be stupid if you're a mod. Also, if you're a mod, you have to. You're bound by blood now. This is a binding ritual, and you cannot escape. You're bound by contract and blood fuse. You cannot shave your beard if you're a guy, and you cannot get a haircut until all-time highs. Until BNGO it's all-time highs. You cannot get a haircut until all-time highs. That's what I'm doing. My hair's already getting longer, right? It's already getting longer. Bound by blood. Fellowship of the Sapphire. Blood feuds. Contracts. Yep. I'm growing it out, baby. Yep, exactly. We're all gonna have Aragon hair pretty soon here. Also, if you're a new mod, I recommend you go watch Lord of the Rings, please. If you haven't, do yourself a favor and watch this so you understand our references. What about pubic hair? What about pubic hair? That's up to you, my friend. This is a cult. Yeah, it is. Good thing I just got a haircut. Oh, man. Let's get SpongeBob mod ASAP, Brandon. Where is SpongeBob? Yep, SpongeBob mod. Boom. Boom. Mod, baby. It's like 90% mods in here now. This stock sucks. You suck, my friend. Good thing I invested in mods at 4. What? Yeah, you cannot. You cannot. Why everyone gets to be a mod except White Phoenix? You are a mod, my friend. You are. And look, you are. Oh, man. I just got a cut too. You guys are lucky. You guys are lucky. I mean, we could not be getting a haircut. I mean, let's just say bear case scenario, BNGO hits bear case, BNGO hits $10 end of year. Let's say that. And then hits $15 like sometime in 2022. We're gonna have long ass hair, my friend. We're gonna have long ass hair. You're gonna have to send, and you're gonna have to. You know what? Here, let me start a new channel here. I'm serious. Well, you know, do what you want. I'm not trying to make it. If there's any, I'm not trying to stress you guys out. But you know, here we go. Haircut proof. No. Non-haircut proof. Yes. Yes. All right, there. Non-haircut proof. There we go. I'm putting it at the very end here. You have to take a picture of yourself, of your hair right now, and then once BNGO hits all-time highs so we can see you're not bullshitting. Yep. Go do that if you want. Don't feel obligated to do that. I know no one wants to waste their time, but yeah, if you want to do that, that's fine. I'm in the military. I can't have long hair. Nope. No exceptions. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Damn it, though. Oh. Newsweed, Mark, what's up, my friend Newsweed? You want to be a mod? Boom, I'm making you a mod. You're a moderator now. How about grow dreadlocks until all-time highs? Sure. If we have enough mods, the compounded investment from barber savings can certainly propel the BNGO price to all-time highs, $15 for sure. I know. No showers. Why is it every time we always say no haircut, someone always says no showers? I feel like I have to be a mod. Noble Cook, you want to be a mod? Hell yeah, you're a mod, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, welcome to Sapphire, welcome to Fellowship of Sapphire, baby. Diamond hands, diamond balls, no haircut until all-time highs. I can show proof of diamond balls, though. I don't recognize, I've never been a mod before. Suleiman T. I don't recognize you that much, though. You have to be here for a couple weeks for me to make you a mod. What is going on today? Any rumors? For the price today, there's not really any news today for BNGO today, Mark, my friend. But basically, what's happening today is, well, everything is shitting itself. Everything is red. High growth's getting decimated essentially, and BIOL is underperforming. And this is with. And by the way, there's a free link to join the Discord in the description, right? If you're confused on how to join that. But what do you call it? We have this happening tomorrow. Our CEO is presenting tomorrow, literally tomorrow, and. I think he's going to say something new. I think he's going to say something good. But, you know, anything can happen. I don't have inside information. A bunch of mechanics in the chat now. The only news is everyone is promoted to a mod. Yep, that's true. Oh, wait, we need him? We need him to be a mod? Dude, I've subscribed since February 2021. Before you even did live streams. Okay, done. I feel sorry now. I don't even know if you're telling the truth, but I believe you, so you're a mod now. Hell yeah. Welcome to the Fellowship, baby. Welcome to the Fellowship of the Sapphire, baby. Only join and stay a mod if you have diamond hands and diamond balls, and if you realize that you are now bound by blood. It's blood ties and blood feuds, contracts, obligations, legal obligations to not cut your hair until all-time highs. Not really. I'm just messing around, but seriously, I don't think you should cut your hair. You should do it. You guys should do the challenge with me. Don't cut your hair until all-time highs. You should do it. You're only a true Fellowship member if you do that. I'm bald though. Well, you know what? Okay, if you're bald, then you have to let your beard grow as long as you can. No shaving then. No shaving your face. What about me, Brandon? I've been following you for months now. Oh, Gil, yeah, you're a mod. Sorry, I should have added you to mod a long time ago. There's gonna be a day where we just have no one that's not a mod at all until the people that are just literally like first day. This is going to end in tears. Y'all mods are in my control. That's right, Mission Score. Yeah, that's right. I haven't shaved my beard since I was 12 years of age. How old are you now? What will happen tomorrow? Wait, you said you're bald though. What? You haven't shaved your beard since I was 12 years of age? That's not true. No way. Mod me. You want to be a mod? What will happen tomorrow? Tomorrow, what's going to happen is we're not going to get a haircut. And if the price is up or down, we're still going to be here. Yeah, I'm holding FYI, and my take from gut is the news is either very bad or very good. Of course, I lean towards a very good. Volume is going to tell us a great deal. Here's the facts, man. It doesn't really matter what happens these next few days for BNGO's price. I don't care if we go down to $5 again, or even, I mean, even if we go lower than $5, I mean, I'll add more shares. I'll add more even if we're at $5.90. But here's the thing: earnings and this presentation is literally going to determine the stop price. That's as simple as it gets. Also, high growth. Let's say high growth actually does well and gets its head out of its ass for once. Like literally, it's just been death. So much death for no reason except more inflation fears, which is fine. Totally justified in my opinion, whatever. Inflation fears are good. Government spending way too much money, whatever. That's actually why I'm so scared. That's why I have a ton of buying power. But still, BIOL getting hit so much during exponential increases of fundamental value, right? For example, 13 Sapphire sales that we know about before earnings. No one gives a shit though. These are the things that should make us outperform instead of underperforming on a day like this. This is why we're holding through and diamond hand in this shit. Diamond hands, diamond balls, baby. Simple as it gets. I'm going down with the ship if we go down. If this is getting delisted, I'm going down with the ship. Is there a chance of it getting delisted? Not really. Okay, unless the whole company is just a fraud, which I've already had people that I know have literally drove up to the company's headquarters and seen the buildings. They're actually very nice, according to Mark. My friend Mark Newsweed, by the way. Regarding diamond balls, sadly, I have gray hair even on the balls. Damn it, Mark, you're not. Damn it, you gotta have diamond balls. No, I'm kidding. If YouTube brings more powers to mods, you're screwed, Brandon. Yeah, I am. I hope they wouldn't do that though. That would be really dumb. But I would be very. I am screwed. Yeah. I have 410 shares and I've been diamond handing since 12th of February. Awesome. Have you been diamond bowling though? Have you been diamond handing and diamond bowling? Any chance the CEO announces direct offering a stock that I'm holding just did to me a while ago? No, there's no chance in my opinion. No, absolutely not. Monday's always red for us lately. Could we walk through the math again, please? For the earnings? Mark, I just made you a mod. I hate to admit, but I sold BNGO today together with all my other stocks. Wells Fargo, PLOC freeze, and bank earnings this week got me scared for a correction. Okay, fair enough. Do what you got to do, but I don't think so. Brandon, did your sister paper hand? She hasn't been around here for a while. Oh man, she doesn't have any. She doesn't have BNGO, but she's bullish on BNGO. She doesn't have any, but she's bullish. What was I gonna say? Me, Kevin is predicting a bear market and holding buying power for now. Really? He's projecting a bear market. Didn't he just say that he was expecting June and July to do well in September or whatever? Wasn't he saying that? God, me, Kevin. I don't know. Me, Kevin, man. It's fine. I can easily see a bear market, but everybody, no one these days, what you have to understand about the market is no one, like the people nowadays have no, our thinking in economics is so much different than the people 30 years ago even. And the boomers today, most of them, they think of economics totally different than the aggregate new millennial and Gen Z person does. And I am not of the new thinking at all, but there is a serious realistic possibility of the market correcting and crashing. Is it likely to happen? I don't know. It's hard to say. Okay, at the end of the day, I just have inflation and what people think about inflation, how much the Fed is able to trick everyone into thinking there is no inflation, which there certainly could be no inflation. They could be true. Is there anyone that legitimately thinks that inflation has already peaked? Is there anyone that thinks that right now the sentiment is very bearish towards inflation, right? Everyone thinks it's going to go higher. Or I guess bearish, bullish, if you think about it in a way. Whatever, you know what I mean. Is there anyone that thinks inflation is just going to go down from here? All right, what am I doing? Yeah, but back to my point. The only reason I haven't added all these 600 shares is because I think there's a possibility that I got to have a little bit of risk tolerance there. I don't think inflation. I think deflation. Stagflation. He claims rotations every week. Yeah, I know. He flips a lot. Yeah, me, Kevin. That's kind of what I thought. Yeah, I don't know. There is a massive amount of inflation, more than they are saying. That's kind of where my thinking is. Yeah, Wells Fargo is credit crunching, which is extremely scary and could be looked at as a strong indication of at least a 10% correction. Also, do you mind walking us through the earnings math? Yeah, absolutely, I could. I was gonna do this over the weekend. I should do that on the stream here while we have a chance. Yeah, I'm sure we'll do this again before. I'm sure I'll make more projections before earnings here. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So the math is really simple here. Okay, so before I do this, does everybody want me to do this? Because this is gonna maybe lose some viewers. I'm gonna do the earnings. I'm gonna walk you through how I calculated my earnings predictions in the base, bull, and bear case. How can we expect without liquidity peeps being able to maintain buying power, all the money plus all the money printing? Yes, okay, you do want that. Okay, I'm here in the UK. The NHS adopting Sapphire is huge. Crazy to think the stock's only $6-7. Yeah, I know, right? We will have deflation, but also all the rent unpaid and the mortgages unpaid is going to cause a real estate crash. Okay, most people are saying yes. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. All right. You got the Peter Schiff people that are like on a whole different world, and then the other, and then everybody else that's just like something totally thinking something else. It's pretty fun. Should I buy more? Already down big time. Well, that depends on that. That's up to you, and that's up to you. That's based on what you think and how accurate you think my projections are. So let's go ahead and go through it. This is the fundamental reason why I'm so bullish on BNGO short term on August on quarter two earnings, right, mid August here. So here we go. These are the 13 Sapphire adoptions, and I have links to all here. I'll go ahead and link this in the chat right now if anyone wants to go fact check them. They're all essentially pretty accurate there, or pretty much confirmed. Okay, so there's the 13 Sapphire adoptions. If we look down here, there's basically only two things that could be screwing up these projections. Number one is the rental agreements, that most of these could be rental agreements instead of actual sales. There's a chance of that, and I do have something to combat that possibility. And also there's a chance that some of these could be installed in quarter two, yet they could have been sold in quarter one. Very unlikely. I don't think it takes more than 2 months to ship something and install it. But there was a backlog. There was a problem with the COVID shipping Sapphires. I don't think there's much possibility of that, though. Anyways, let's go down here. Okay, so to the actual calculations. Essentially, what I'm doing here, let's go up here. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I'm just talking about that stuff. Okay. So basically 15 Sapphire. These are the Sapphires that we sold in quarter two. This is the average price for a Sapphire, which actually it could be much more than that. They start at 150K, but they could get much higher than that. Okay, so we're assuming pretty conservative, right? We're bear case, base case, bull case, very simple. 170K, that's the average cost. -5 of this number, right? I'm minusing 5 of this number right here. So instead of 15, it's going to be 10 times 175K, you get 1.75 million. Okay, then this, yada yada. Okay, let's just go with the base case, 2.27 million. Now that's not the only revenue stream for BIOL earnings, right? Let's check the price real quick. Okay, nothing going on. That's not the only revenue stream for us, right? That's only the Sapphire sales. And then you have to add in the fact that 6, 7, 8 all brought in over 700K, so we have value 350K. Okay, this one's a little complicated. Okay, so basically these ones right here. These ones, it actually had the amount, and those were the amounts. Okay, so you're just gonna have to take my word for it. You can go and look at the links and look in the actual thing if you don't believe me, right? But it's I can verify it's true. I'm not pulling a fast one on you. Essentially, you add in another 350K to each case. Okay, so now you're looking. These are the numbers. So basically, all we did, add 350K to these numbers. Now you get these numbers. Okay, now what you do, this is where it gets kind of trickier. You have to add 700K from Lineagen and 700K from consumables, because that's kind of my historical average and what I think it's going to be probably from this quarter. That's actually not what I think consumables is going to be. I think consumables is going to be more like 1 million. I'm going to say 700K to be conservative, so we're going to add about 1.4 million to each one of them. Okay, so now you get these numbers right here. And this bear case here, that is literally the exact consensus for Wall Street, and that is my bear case scenario, right? And that is assuming, and most of this is contingent, remember, on how many Sapphires are being sold and how many rentals versus sales. That's essentially the contingency. I think, given that we already know about so many Sapphires being installed, and we already know for a fact there's always some that are going to be, there's always 100, literally every single quarter, there's always Sapphire sales that we have no idea about prior to earnings. That is why I'm comfortable with saying, yeah, there's a real possibility for being 23 Sapphire sales, and 5 of them actually being rental agreements. Absolutely, there's a realistic chance for that. 100% is a chance for that. So given all of this, that's what I get. And if you just look at the bull case here, 4 million, okay? That's 1 million more than the estimate, right? Bull case, and that's a realistic possibility. That's like a 20%. I don't know what the chances are. Here, let's write up some chances. I don't know what. This is just totally off my head. Okay, 20% chance. 20% chance. 60. 20. Okay, I don't know. I don't know exactly what the chances are, but. And you can see, I mean, it's hard to say what the chance. God, this is horrible writing. This is my handwriting is even worse with a mouse than it was with a pencil. Anyways, this is that's what I'm thinking. 4 million, and that beats the Wall Street consensus of 3.5 million. That's kind of my thinking here. Okay, so that's kind of it. And I could be way wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. And And that's the fundamental reason why I'm so damn bullish for quarter two. Will be by revenue. Yes, Sapphire has a much lower profit margin than the LDTs. LDTs can match. I think you mean consumables, massive revenue, and that's where Eric should tell his troops to focus on. Yes, that's actually a point that I actually did not know forever. I actually learned that somewhat recently. But yeah, the sales on the Sapphire, the margins are actually, the profit margins are actually better on the consumables and on the chips than on, and the genomes analyzed than on the actual Sapphire sale itself. But at the end of the day, I don't really care about margins. We don't really care. I don't really know what everybody thinks, what the toots are going to think, but what I know is this. Okay, right now, what we want to see is huge revenue numbers. We don't really care about expenses. They should be doing a lot of expenses. They're doing 5 large clinical studies. They're doing the CLI lab. They're doing the nanonozzle production and development, Sapphire 2.0. They're using their money for good things. They're making more people. Whatever. I don't really care about the expenses. What I do care about is huge ass revenue numbers, like 200% year over year, which is exactly what the Wall Street consensus is projecting. 200% year over year. Could this quarter two, compared to last quarter two, 200% increase if we get 3.5 million for the quarter? That's according to Chartmill. I assume that's accurate because it's Chartmill. They're pretty good. But anyways, that's what we want to see. And back to my point, yeah, the consumables is actually going to be more what make us. That's going to be more what makes us profitable in the end game. 2023, 2024. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, MMAT's been getting killed. Yeah, somebody give me. Yeah, this thing's gotten absolutely killed. Let's look at the chart here. Gotten absolutely annihilated. I mean, pump and dump to the absolute, extreme, right? It literally just goes way up, goes way down. Oh, man. A lot of people got hurt on this one. Damn, man. That's sad. It's very sad. It also could be a swing. Could be a swing. Maybe. 640 right now. All right, if you get a chance, can you look at the, I don't know about that, maybe, my friend. Well, let's hope you are right. I truly believe in BNGO being something great and a lot more than $6 a share. I know, right? What company do you think BNGO would acquire next? I think it would be Cradle Genomics as a candidate. Cradle Genomics, they're the company that it was either Richard Shippey or Jason Pryor. I think it was Richard Shippey. One of our C-suite members, the CCO or CBO, they came from Cradle Genomics. I think if they are a good candidate for us to buy out, I think, what do you call it? That one that Mr. Vesela was talking about, the automation company, what are they called? Artificial, I think that's what the company's called. They're like an automating company. I think we could acquire them, or at least we could be working with them. Fuel, I don't know. Also, what's FuelGen Genetics market cap? I don't know. FuelGen Genetics is one that's people been talking about. They might buy us out, or we might buy them. 10x Genomics, a lot of people, Kevin Peary keeps thinking we'll get a $50 takeout bid, right? I don't know about that, but we need to get all the Doge charts to put all their money in BNGO. Oh, man. Thoughts on SENS? Let me check the price for SENS. I haven't checked the price on that in forever. Yeah, this thing's been getting killed with everything else, I guess. I guess it's doing relatively well. No, it's doing relatively well compared to where it was. Yeah, no, this thing is doing well. My thoughts on it is, I don't know. I don't really have a very strong opinion on it. It's okay. The only way a stop price, okay. Your trusting nature will be your downfall, Brandon. One of the mods will betray you when they taste your power. They can't do anything though except ban people, and then I ban them. So I'm not that worried, but I hear you. That's fine. I imagine headies are making the price dip so they can buy before earnings. This is crazy. Yeah, I assume so. Yes. I'm loyal to Brandon and Mr. Vesela. Loyal to his value. I want to see Brandon get his Series C and meet with a friend of mine from Bloomberg. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to what your students are gonna say with the patents. I'm very looking forward to it. You used to diversify your portfolio back in February. How come you're 100% BNGO now? Well, mostly because it was too damn auspicious not to, and also because the fundamental value. I truly believe this is the best place to put your money. At least from my perspective, for my investing tolerances and goals and risk tolerance, it's pretty much the best from my point of view. I think that's the best. I think it is, and we'll see if I'm right. We're only gonna know a few years from now, or at least end of year, we'll know. We'll probably have an idea as to if I was right. I have evidence to suggest that Clayton and Stephen Roberts are conspiring against you in an attempt to gain control of the channel. I suggest removing their moderator positions immediately. How could they be conspiring? What evidence? What evidence do you have, my friend? You're worrying me. No, I'm working on the patents. Okay, awesome, my friend. All right, let's get out of here. Let's end the stream, man. It's boring. It's boring price action. There's no news, and I hate rambling on about random comments that spark my rant. And most people just are getting bored. So yeah, let's get out of here. At what price will the fellowship meet up and party? I say we do it at fucking. I say we do it at like $20 or all-time highs. Everybody else is saying $100, which I don't know. I don't know. It's whatever you guys want. No guitar riff. Should we do a guitar riff? I don't know if we should. We got to start doing a schedule for the guitar riff. We got to start doing a, like, I don't know, like a new rule. Like if BIO is green, 5%, I do a guitar riff. Or if it's like 2% green, I do a guitar riff. We got to do something like that. Does anyone have any ideas? Broader market is scaring me a lot, actually. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it, my friend. Me too. Me too, my friend. I'm right with you. That's why I have a little bit of buying power. That's why BIO. That's the only reason why BIO is risky. I mean, that's not the only reason, but that's the number one risk about BIO. Not BIO. The markets and high growth. Yeah. Oh, I hate how everything else is going. Oh my god. Do it. Do it. Do it. When do those fellowship hoodies come in? Show the pic. Okay, I'll show the pic one more time here. They're cool ass hoodies, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have cool ass hoodies, and I have one ordered. They're gonna come. Let's see, when do they come? They're gonna arrive here, February 13th to 16th. That's when the estimated arrival is for me. I'm really excited about them. I think you guys will like them. I made a Fellowship of the Sapphire hoodie, man. It's sick. It's seriously sick. It's awesome. That's what it is. Let's just go over here and show you real quick. Don't buy these yet. I want to make sure, before I tell everybody to go give these a chance and look at them, I want to make sure they actually printed correctly, so don't buy these yet. But yeah, I have these ones right here. Yeah, man. These are sick. I like them. What do you guys think? I think they're pretty freaking cool. Look at that, man. That's beauty. That's beauty right there. Come on, man. The sapphire is the horse, and the chips are the weapons. It's Gandalf. It's a fellowship. You have to watch Lord of the Rings, though. If you don't watch Lord of the Rings, you don't get the reference. It's so cool, though. It's so cool. When do those? Yeah. So hopefully, yeah. Hopefully we're gonna start selling these, and they'll be available on in the next 4 days. In the next 4 days, hopefully, if it arrives. I just want to make sure everything prints correctly. It probably will. It's pretty easy to print, I think, but this one is at least. But I want to make sure it prints correctly before y'all start buying them. Yeah. So. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Fellowship of the Sapphire. Make sure you freaking watch Fellowship of the Ring before you buy one, though. Please watch Lord of the Rings. That's why it's so funny. I think it's funny. Y'all probably just think it's nerdy. Y'all probably think it sucks, though. Don't allow the red ones. Oh, I see what you mean. Don't allow the red ones. That's funny. That's funny, my friend. Look how many freaking sizes there are. All right, anyways, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Eric going to sue you, bro. I don't think he will. Copyright, I mean, you also have 7X. I don't think he will, though. I'm not gonna be getting many sales. I have thought about the copyright possibility. I don't think it's likely, though, because fair use. I'm not really using this for education, though, am I? I'm using this for sales. But I made this. I don't know. I don't know. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. I have sold a shirt before with BioNano's name on it, and I actually have that shirt before. Only 7X, sorry, I actually need 23X. I think it'll be fine. I don't know. Honestly, with all the work that I've done for BioNano, I don't think they'll ask me to stop selling these. If anything, I'm increasing the publicity of BioNano. So I don't know. You know what? Maybe I should ask. Maybe I should tell IR what I'm doing, so they don't get pissed. But yeah, all right. Thank y'all so much, man. Let's end the stream. What should we do? I'll do a live guitar riff whenever BNGO is like 5% in the green or 10% or green at all. What do you guys think? What's a good idea to start doing the live riff at the end there? What do you guys think? I don't know. Let's refresh this. Feel free to click off right now, everybody. Feel free to click off. Feel free to get out of here and stop looking and get a break from my big-ass forehead, right? Diamond hands, diamond bowls. At least you will get to ask Eric some BNGO questions in court. Why don't you mail their investments relations department and ask them if it's okay to make a limited edit of the hoodie with this picture? I bet they will buy the full stock. You know what? All right, I'll email their IR and send them a picture of it and ask them if it's okay to sell them. Mail one to San Diego and have a note on the hoodie saying squeeze the stock. Oh man. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. All right, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Here's the portfolio. It's a carnage day. It's a red day. It's a sad day, but it's not really sad. It's not really sad. Not with the Fellowship of the Sapphire. It's a good day. It's still a good day. BNGO is 25. Smash guitar after solo. Smash it? Oh, man. I don't think I could do that. I don't buy. You guys don't understand how much of a cheapskate I am. Bio Nano is the only thing that I buy. I've been using the same guitar for like 4 years. It's a cheap guitar too, and I don't. But anyways, all right. Thank y'all so much. We need a pump it, Daddy Eric shirt. Would you buy that? All right, sure, I'll do it. Anyway, with that being said, thank y'all so much. It's not financial advice. Here's the portfolio, my friends. There you go, getting killed today. Still up 8%. Can't complain. But with that being said, play something now would be big. Calm the people. Mark, you want me to play something? I can't refute. Mark is the 1 million shareholder owner. I gotta play something now, right? I gotta play something now. All right, if I'm gonna play something now, it's gonna be quick. It's gonna be one riff or like one to 2 minutes, and then we're gonna end it. And I'm gonna have the audio actually be good. So I'm actually gonna set up the audio, and it's gonna be good for a second. Okay, really quickly. It's not a sad day. It's just a very expensive day. I know that's accurate. I know. Okay, so let's go ahead and set up here. I'll play one riff. Since we already lost all the viewers, we already lost pretty much all the viewers. I feel okay about doing it and wasting more of your guys' time. Feel free. Please get out of here now if you don't want your time to be wasted, please. This is for Newsweek. This is for my friend Mark. That's what this is for. All right, let's go ahead and get this set up. There we go. All right, let me get the guitar real quick. I can't believe we're doing this again. Oh my gosh. I hope I won't be as nervous this time. Tell me how the audio is. Tell me the audio is working, and then I'll go. Tell me the audio is working. Is the audio working? Is it working, or is it like ear rape? It's good. All right. What do we do? What do we do now? I don't know what to play. Tell you what, let me put it up. Tell me if this is too loud. All right, we're gonna play for like Mark. What do you want? You want 1 minute? What do you want to play? Master Puppets again? Do your alternative intro song. Okay, I'll do. Play for your people. Oh my gosh! All right, here we go. I'll do the new intro song. All right. right, let's get out of here. We already lost enough viewers. Mark, is that good enough? Maybe back up from the mic. Maybe this. Is this better? I have zero idea how the audio sounds. Literally zero idea. So you just gotta tell me what sounds better. Alright, let's just end this shit. You know what? Let's just shred a little bit. You know what? Oh, you know what? Here's a Master Puppet Soul. I used to be able to play Master Puppets all the way through. Here we go. I'll just play this solo to end it. Alright, here we go. I can remember. Sound is gone now. No, what? Sound is gone now? High notes don't pick up the audio. Damn. Alright, well, thank you so much. A little too far. Mike is skipping the higher notes. Damn. Alright, well, I'll have to fix that. Anyways, thank y'all so much. Another time. I go crazy with the guitar again. Anyways, thank y'all so much. It's not financial advice. Here we go. Let me put the mic up here so you actually hear me. Let me get this guitar off me real quick. All right, there we go. See you guys. Thank you so much. Later, Shaggy. Thank y'all so much. All right, man. I don't know why we keep doing this, but yeah, let's end it with the portfolio showcase. Let's get this hat on so I can actually see. All right, thank y'all so much. This is not financial advice. I will see y'all in the next one.